Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts Shipyard Challenge. Today's challenge is inspired by a comment left on the previous week's video by Mitchell Oates, where he talks about playing one of the old Naval Academy missions, where he made stealthy destroyers to destroy some transports. Now, with every well, at least I think every major patch, they've reset the Naval Academy progress. So it's been a while since I've played the Naval Academy missions, and they've been reset so many times. I would have to start all over again doing the missions to get to that convoy mission. Also, if you would like to see me play the Naval Academy missions, comment down below that you would like to see that, and I might make it happen. But anyway, for the time being, it will just have to be a custom battle. I given myself a 5-year advantage. The enemy has 2 heavy cruisers escorting a convoy of 12 transports. I will build 4 destroyers. And we're gonna try and sink the convoy. Now, let's see. Pick some with not terrible surface visibility. $2,700 for the flush deck destroyer. But can I get decent tower spotting out of these? No, I cannot. It's all well and good to be hard to spot, but if you can't spot the enemy yourself... 3,000 for this one. What the standard modern DD? 3,000. I hope I don't have to go for the really big ones. 4,000, 4,002. This one is doable. That is the modern destroyer leader. There you go, 5,000. 700. What is the 3,900, 3,400. Let's try and build something vaguely Fletcher-like out of this. I want to mainly be using my my torpedoes, but still, let's put some guns on there, just so it's not completely min-maxed. Put that there. Let's see, secondary tower. I like the small barbette tower. We can put a funnel here. A funnel there. Let's see, main guns 5-inch. It's not gonna be a like perfect replica of Fletcher, but especially not if I go for gas turbine engines. .35 knots should be doable. Let's see, where are we at for detectability? 6,000, spotting range 10,000. but that will go up once I add the radar. Engine efficiency is very, very good. I might only need one funnel. Yeah, I do. That's more than enough. I'm gonna reduce the ooh, cannot reduce the beam that much. Tower did not like that. The tower did not like the reduced beam. Can reduce the draft though. Detectability went down just a little bit. Torpedo tubes. Yeah, this is perhaps where I break from the Fletcher-esque designs. Oh, it didn't double? Why it didn't do that? There we go. Because I had that turned off after the echelon battlecruiser. Battleship. That's why I didn't copy it. Alright. I'm going to keep an eye on the detectability rating, which has gone up a bit. Flashfire chance, not like a huge thing to worry about at DDs, because the guns are so small. Yeah, good enough. I'm not gonna be actively using my guns, as I said, so it doesn't really matter, but I want them on there. 18-inch torpedoes, kind of tiny. What kind of parts are badly placed now? Is it these ones? There we go. Because the plan is now that I can launch from one side, then turn the ship, and then launch from the other broadside. That's the plan. Let's see, does that add anything to the detectability? No, I don't. Detectability still good. Now, this adds 20% to surface visibility. That adds 10%. So, the 6,100 detectability, 10,100 spotting range. Radar 3, very good spotting range, but detectability went up by 1,200 meters. I think I'm going to go for Radar 2. And that's something I've often found. Is that despite Radar 2, Radar 3 obviously having better spotting range than Radar 2, the fact that your detectability goes up by so much kind of cancels it out. Now for torpedoes. Hopefully we're gonna get close enough that we're not actually gonna need the oxygen torpedoes. Let's see, fast torpedoes. Range 12.5 kilometers. Usable with electrics. If we're gonna go with stealthy, that might be the way to go. 13.5. That's not a big difference in range. Let's see, torpedo speed 66 knots, but it's a plus 30 torpedo visibility. How slow are the electrics? 44.9 knots. Well, we're going to be aiming for the transports and ignoring the cruisers, so that should work, hopefully. Range is still plenty good. Let's drop down the draft a little bit more. $66.70. It's a pretty good difference. Yeah, they're not floating in the air. It's fine. Sometimes when you reduce the draft, some of the components end up just floating in the air, and it looks silly. I'm gonna notch that up a little bit. Pitch is terrible, but we're not gonna be shooting. We're gonna keep in mind that the weather will not be perfect. Take a look at that cost increase from 35 up to 38. That's a huge jump. But that's okay. That's okay. Because I might need to like sail around and evade those cruisers. Ernest G. Small. Well, I guess it is kind of small. Not too small. It's actually a pretty big DD. And like so. It's gonna be night. It's gonna be overcast. Let's hope the enemy cruisers don't have amazing spotting range, but they might have. I set them to, what was it, 1937? Yeah, they should have decent radar by then. Depends on what kind of tower they use, I guess. And the ships have been built. That's a decent looking heavy cruiser. Just from the silhouette. Okay, Kasuga has already spotted me. So much for my stealth approach. How far away are they? Yeah, those are decent looking heavy cruisers. Lots of armor. A lot of torpedoes too. Even. Triple bottom anti-torp 2. Yeah, so much for my stealth approach. But we can always smoke up. I'm gonna have DuPont and Madison in their own division. Yeah, they lost sight of me now. But how long will I remain hidden? And the smoke runs out. If I am to get closer to the transports to torpedo them, I need to get a decent spread. But not too much spread, because I don't want to miss anyone. I should probably have gotten increased reloads for the torps, but if I split and go from two sides, okay, I think my smoke has run out, actually. Maybe they were just spotted at the start of the battle, because that's how, yeah, that's how the vision mechanics work. I forgot. Yeah, they cannot spot me even though I'm not smoking. Good. So the stealth approach can actually work then. But where are the transports? Because I should be seeing a lot more. Yeah, they must be here. Or are those the cruisers? They are super close. I thought my tower spotting would be a bit better. Yeah, those are the cruisers. No, those are the transports. And the cruisers. Okay, so the cruisers are actually sticking around the transports. I was not sure if that would be the case. Tatara. Haruna. Actually, we're gonna pick new targets for you. I'm gonna get in a little bit closer. Oh, it's up to... Oh, did I smoke for these two also? Darn it. That was dumb, because now I can't spot. I did not mean for those two to smoke up, because they were not being spotted. The smoke will clear in a couple seconds. There we go. Okay, they're sailing up there. Range 7.5 should be enough. You have a target. You have a target. There, but we sank some of their transports. Only Rizal can get out of here alive. We lost Rizal. Ernest is drawing the cruisers away. While DuPont and Madison closing in. They got loaded torpedoes on the other flank. Ernest has also lost her torpedoes. They got blown up. That was sad. We sank some transports though. I missed exactly how many. But definitely quite a few. Okay, let's get the torpedoes in the water and then smoke up. And see if we got any hits out of that. Lots of torpedo hits. One more transport down. Are they really down to only 4 transports now? Or 4 divisions at least. Might be more than 4 ships in total. I gotta detach the DuPont. She's gotten her mobility reduced. Gonna wait until I get my smoke launcher back online before I do another approach. One minute left. No, Madison has her torpedoes destroyed. Darn it. They're too fragile. Well, that means DuPont is the last destroyer I have with working torpedoes. Oh, we actually struck the cruisers with torpedoes. There's a lot of guns on those transports. Yeah, not really stealthy enough. But I now know that there are some transports sailing around the Kasuga. So if I launch a spread at this range, I have a decent chance of hitting transports. Oh, almost ate some torpedoes myself. There were some transports down here. Let's see, will those torpedoes actually connect to anything though? Or did I just waste 10 torpedoes? Okay, DuPont, your last 6 torpedoes. That was a lot more than 6 torpedoes, but fine. Let's see what we can hit with the last torpedoes I have. Already lost sight of my own torpedoes. We get 1 torpedo hit on something. 4-belt torpedo hit. That might actually have hit a cruiser. Okay, Madison. Might have to use your guns here. I said I wouldn't, but both Madison and Ernest has had their torpedoes blow up. Didn't even run out of torps, they just blew up. Next up, convoy. Good. Yeah, the guns can work too. Like, other than torpedoes blowing up on half my ships before I even got to launch them, I think it went fairly well. But torpedo launchers, for some reason, just seem like they attract fire. Most of the ship is unharmed, but because the launchers actually got hit, all the torps are gone. See, one more transport here. And there was one last transport here. Let's see if we can get to it. Which I think will be the last one. So yeah, let's see if we can get to it without the cruisers interfering too much. Where's my radar ping? I saw the transport. Yeah, I can barely outspot the cruisers, and I can definitely outspot the transports because they have crap spotting range. But I have to get so close to the transports that the cruisers will spot me because they're actually doing a pretty good job guarding them. Which is refreshing from how it used to be in convoy battles. The escorts used to either just run away, leaving the convoy to die, or just rush straight at you. Either or. But now they actually do stick with the transports. See, my smoke is almost ready again. My my get out of jail card. If I start taking too much fire. Pretty sure there's nothing back here. The green arrow keeps pointing that way, but it often does get bugged and keeps pointing at ships you've already sunk. Where's the transport, though? I wish I had some more torpedoes. Okay, taking fire from here, that's a transport. That's a transport. Must be. That's a transport, alright. It just briefly showed up. Ooh. I don't know how that happened. Oh, friendly torpedoes. I get it. Well, friendly enemy torpedoes. Whacked one of their own transports with the torpedoes. I mean, that's helpful. It's a lot of 2-inch guns on those heavy cruisers. Yeah, it's far away, but maybe it can get back here. Yeah, they're doing such a good job protecting the last transports. There it is. Way too much fire coming in from those cruisers. You can't really stand up to that. Did land a couple of hits on the transport, but it's not gonna be enough. So yeah, they have one here, and I think one here also. Yeah, Ernest is way too far away. Madison hurting pretty badly. And has one of her guns knocked out. Let's follow this arrow and see if there's actually something down there, or if it's just like a ghost ping. I wish I had my DDs be a little bit more stealthy. Guns off, don't get yourself spotted trying to shoot the cruisers. It's a tricky one. I just wish I had more torpedoes. Also, in hindsight, I kind of wish I had aimed some more of those torpedoes at the cruisers. But my first plan was initially just to torpedo the convoy and ignore the escorts. I see fire coming in from a transport up there. Yeah, that's way too heavy. I might have gotten the DuPont sunk from this. Yeah, 5.5 kilometers. Way closer than I thought she was. Can she pump out that water though? Yeah, no, she's staying buoyant at 5%. Just barely. Okay, she can go home now. She's done enough. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they only have 2 transports left. I have lost count of how many I've sunk. That could mean either 1 transport or 1 division of multiple transports. I think it's a division of 2. DuPont is spotting them now at 8.4. Is it about to be morning? Ernest G is coming back, but she's far away. Probably not gonna have another part to play in this battle. DuPont will probably live though. Yeah, did a good job with the damage control. I'm just hoping I can catch that transport at a point where the escorts are far enough away that I can spot the transport without the escort spotting me. Easier said than done. Just the cruisers again. They are actually running low on ammunition, funnily enough. Yeah. Other than a very wonky secondary placement up here, and having single barrel instead of double, which I would have preferred, that's a pretty good heavy cruiser design. Good job by the AI putting those together. Let's see if I can turn away now without... got too close. But I'm pretty sure the transport is in front of them. So around 8.3 kilometers, I know I can spot them without them spotting me. But I will have to get significantly closer than that to spot the transports, which is the challenge here. Fuel is only 35% now. It's the downside of giving them a lower draft. But I think I can make it without ending up with low fuel. Yeah, that RDF pointing down there, definitely what you could call a ghost ping. So that is a transport, that ping there. I'm now being spotted. Come on, Madison, I believe in you. Nope. I've lost faith. We're turning away. And hope that the pumps will hold. And also, I guess, hope that the enemy will torpedo their own transport again. Yeah, I think that's as good as I can get it for this one. Actually, no. There is a savior here. Ernest G. Small has returned with no torpedoes, but neither does anyone else have any torpedoes, so if we're gonna go guns anyway, might as well go guns with a DD that is actually capable of some speed and maneuverability. It's a radar ping now. Oh, we are close. I saw the transport here. Well, I didn't see the transport, I saw the ping for it. So if I approach from here, I might get close enough to the transport while the cruisers are like more over here. And then I still have my smoke at the ready. No. And they still have actually a lot of ammo left. Let's just follow that ping for a bit, see if anything is there. I doubt it, but also I don't think I'm gonna be able to hurt those last few transports. I mean, could be a transport that got away, but yeah, I really don't think so. Yeah, no. It's just pointing to this spot where one of them sank. Like I thought. So yeah, I think that will be it. I think 2 of them survived, which means I sank 10 transports. I will not actually get the end battle thing when I leave the battle like this, but it's either that or just losing all my DDs. So anyway, could this design have been improved? Well, could have dropped the draft down further. Would drop detectability down to 6,500 meters. It's not a big difference. Yeah, not a big difference. Let's see, plus 9 target signature for that one. It has the best target signature of any of the small towers. I could of course have picked a main tower with less target signature, but that would mean less spotting range too, so not really changing much in the equation. Tricky thing. If I had built a advanced destroyer large, let's just discard that. Yeah, no, 5,700. Same tower, just a bigger boat with higher surface visibility. I guess USDDs are just not really cut out for this. I think there are some others where you can get decent tower spotting without having a really fat boat with high detectability. Maybe. So yeah, if you've got any ideas what I should do next Monday, post them down below. And also, if you would like to see me tackle the Naval Academy missions, I would do that on a different weekday, I guess, not Monday. So you'd get both that and this shipyard challenge. That's it for now. Goodbye, and take care.